Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and you know it, I'm back at it playing some more Ram Rider because Ram Rider is way too broken right now. Starting her off, going down the right lane, we're going to drop a poison here on top of this wizard. Ram Rider should get about 2 shots, and I didn't see an Evo shard on that wizard. I am not sure if he's rocking the Evo wizard or not. He's also going with Witch, or Night Witch, so I'm assuming it's going to be Golem. Because of Night Witch and Wizard seems to be pretty popular in that. Or Giant, I guess. We're going to go with the Inferno Tower right here. And we're going to just arrows everything down. This should be really good value for us. And unfortunately, one of the bats are actually going to go towards the Little Prince and start whittling that down. But the Bomber should help clean up the Night Witch pretty quickly. And I would say that's really good defense right there. Only took damage really from the arrows. And maybe one other thing, not really sure what. But pretty good position here. So Night Witch, Wizard, arrows, and the Giant with the bats as a 2-card cycle. We're going to go with the Ram Rider, see what else he's got. He's going to go with the Night Witch. Kind of interesting, I would say. We could definitely poison this out. I don't think... Okay, so here's the slight problem. We're going to go and arrows this down again. We do have one bat on that tower. Okay, so he does zap that, so that is a slight mistake on his end. The Barbarian from the Barbarian Barrel is definitely going to help clean it up. That's the one thing. If you want to rock the Giant Snowball or Log, you definitely can for more counter pushing or more offensive capabilities with the Giant Snowball, or Log is better against Log Bait. But overall on defense for every other deck almost, I feel like the Barbarian Barrel is so undervalued. We're gonna go poison here. He is rocking the evil wizard, so poison is definitely not gonna finish off the evil wizard, but we should be okay here. We're able to drop arrows, and that should be able to clean it up, I would say. Yep, perfect defense right there. We're gonna go with the Barbarian Barrel. I think we're gonna need poison here to clean off the evil bats, so we're not gonna have poison against his Night Witch and Wizard. Ram Rider should do pretty good work for us right here. It doesn't seem like he really has any great way to stop any one of our Ram Rider pushes. And the Guardian's a tad late right there, so kind of unfortunate. We're going to do this. We're going to arrows this down as well, and then we're going to Barbarian Barrel this. Should be able to take out most of that, I would say. He's probably going to zap that. We're also going to poison here on defense, clean up the Night Witch and all the bats that will spawn. Pretty good defense. Let's try and reset to about 10 elixir first. I don't think we've played an evil bomber once. We're gonna go with the bomber right now. We're gonna go with the Inferno Tower. I'm expecting him to go, oh, interesting. Okay, we'll go with the Royal Recruits here. And again, he opts to zap the Princess Tower too, so I would say a mistake. But those bats are not in range of the Princess Tower, unfortunately. We're going to go and get a Barbarian Barrel ready, I think is going to be the move. And then we're going to go with a Ram Rider as well. We'll take a hit to the face. We're going to go Evil Bomber right here. And even if the Ram Rider doesn't make it through, that Evil Bomber is so clutch right there. Ram Rider is able to finish it off for us. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. Alright, moving on to the next match here. We do have the Bomber in our hand, and again, Bomber's always a good start if you want to cycle so you can get to another, or get to an Evil Bomber even quicker. Start off with the Ram Rider, going the opposite lane as the Pekka, as our opponent gives us the Pekka first play of the match. And Ram Rider's going to get 2 shots on top of the charge shot that she would normally get. And we're going to go Bomber here on the side with the big Pekka. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Okay, I mean, I'm glad to see that the Ram Rider is getting the, the love that she deserves. Bomber and the Royal Recruits are going to be way too much for that Pekka. And we have 2 recruits on that right side. One is going to peel off towards that cannon cart right there. So hopefully we're able to finish off the cannon cart on that side with the help of the Bomber and the Little Prince, which would be really clutch. Yeah, we are able to, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. And I think we're probably pretty safe to go with the Barbarian Barrel right here. I think it's going to stay out of range of that cannon cart cannon. And we're going to go with a Ram Rider back here. He does have big Pekka, so yeah, I'm assuming he's going to play that. And that's going to be great because I think the Mega Minion is going to get brought into the Inferno Tower first. Oh, can the Ram Rider... Oh, I really thought the Ram Rider could stay the distance away from the Big Pekka, which have been really clutch. Little Prince ability right now. Maybe a bit of a mistake here. Oh no, I think the big Pekka is definitely gonna get a shot, which is okay though because oh, gets a second shot. Ooh, that's definitely a big that's quite unfortunate for us. We're gonna go with Barbarian Barrel right here as our opponent cycles arrows and takes a bomber shot on that left side. We're definitely probably gonna have to go into sudden death here, or I mean at least 2-tower game is what I would say. We'll go Ram Rider here. And I'm expecting him to go Big Pekka again. But with the Ram Rider's buff, I think it's going to be able to break on through. It does. On top of the fact that he did drop the Pekka way too much to the right. We're going to go Royal Recruits right here. Oh my gosh, that was such a crazy play by our opponent right there. Really well played right there. That's going to be a problem for us. That is going to be right tower down. We're going to have to find a way to break through. We're going to go Barbarian Barrel. We're going to go with the Evil Bomber here. Hopefully be able to clutch up and get a couple shots off right there. And we're going to poison that down. And I think that's going to be enough to send us into sudden death here. We are down compared to our opponent. We're going to go with the Royal Recruits here. And we got to go with the Little Prince. Help clean up the cannon, or the cannon cart? Yeah, cannon cart. And we're going to go with the Bomber here. We can take some damage from that Big Pekka for sure, but we're going to go Ram Rider right here and hopefully be able to break on through. And yes, we're able to break on through before he got his Ram Rider down, which is really, really clutch for us. Our Ram Rider is shredding that left side tower. We are going to go with Inferno Tower right now. Oh no, that's not how we wanted that to go. We're going to go Barbarian Barrel right here. Help clean that up even quicker. We are back down in a deficit, so we're going to have to bounce back. We need to cycle our Bomber, get back to another Evil Bomber here, see if we can pull a comeback out from somewhere. And let's see, we're going to go Inferno Tower right here, and let's go with the Barbarian Barrel. Luckily, we are able to have it target the Ram Rider first. Even with the zap, I think we should be pretty good. And we want to wait for that Big Pekka to die off first, and then we'll send our Ram Rider in. And let's get a Evil Bomber down, because he really doesn't have anything to defend that too well. He went for the Knight. That's a mistake right there. The Evil Bomber is going to clutch up. Like I said, Evil Bomber is so good. Good game, well played. Let's hop into another one. Alright, hop into another match. Our opponent was ranked number 683. That's going to be a tough opponent here. We're definitely going to have to focus up. So our opponent's going to go off with start off with the Ice Golem and Ram Rider. Pretty interesting stuff. We'll go Bomber here. Help finish off the Ram Rider and also just cycle. And definitely help finish that off. I think the Ram Rider would have finished the Inferno Tower, but probably not reached the tower, but I didn't want to take any chances right now. So Bomber's going to walk up, force out Tesla. Kind of interesting choice to go with Tesla right now. I feel like that is going to be a mistake. Our opponent's going to give up his Pekka as well. We're going to go with the Ram Rider. It does get kited. That's so unfortunate. We're going to go with the arrows right here. Clean off the Bomber first. Ram Rider's still alive. I think it's going to get a charge shot through. And the cannon, or the tower, is targeting the Royal Recruits, giving our Ram Rider so much value right there. We're going to go with the Inferno Tower right now. Our opponent is probably going to... Okay, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let's go Barbarian Barrel. Oh my gosh, the Pekka was holding back the Ram Rider. That's super, super clutch for us. I'm sure our opponent is feeling the effects of that, because that was really, really good for us. 7 elixir that we spent for 12 that our opponent spent, so a +5 elixir trade, and giving up the Tesla yet again. That is crazy. So we'll just wait it out. If anything, we're going to cycle a Bomber going this right side. Our opponent's also got the Big Pekka, so we are definitely going to have to rely again on the Evil Bomber to be pretty clutch for us. I mean, that right side tower is down about halfway already anyways. We're going to poison this Firecracker. And I think that would leave the Little Prince to be able to one-shot it. We do take some damage there, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. Our opponent's going to drop the Big Pekka in the back after giving up the Tesla. I don't think that's going to be the right move, because Ram Rider is going to break on through, slow down the Big Pekka, and even give us an extra hit. Big stuff right there. We're going to go with the Inferno Tower right here. I'm expecting him to go with the Ram Rider going down either lane. We are going to go with the arrows right here. And let's go with the Barbarian Barrel for his Firecracker. That Ram Rider is going to get kited toward the middle. So very, very bad play by our opponent. Also going with the Firecracker and having that hit the Inferno Tower is definitely a mistake on our opponent's end. We're going to poison this. And, I mean, at this point, we can play pretty defensively and just cycle and poison out our opponent. Poison and arrows out our opponent, I should probably say. He's going to go and send arrows anyways. We're going to drop arrows of our own right there. We're going to go with the Royal Recruits. And then we're going to go with the Barbarian Barrel against his Evil Bomber. Maybe he had the same thought as us as a potential secondary win condition. We're going to go poison and should be able to finish off that right side tower. And that's going to be good game, well played, as we go with Ram Rider here. Kite back to Pekka one last time. Let's hop into another. Alright, hop to this last match of the video here. So, we have Ram Rider in our starting hand. We don't have any of our evolutions, unfortunately. We can go Ram Rider first, or even going with Barbarian Barrel is pretty safe. We're going to go with the Inferno Tower. One tile over to the left too much, but it is what it is. Wanted to get it down as quickly as possible. So, Hog Rider could be coupled with Pekka, Mega Knight. Looks like it's just gonna be a fast cycle hog deck. We're gonna go with the Little Prince here, see if we can get that Firecracker to hit our Inferno Tower. If not, we need to be quick. Yeah, we're able to get that down in the nick of time to get a King Tower activation, so really, really good stuff by us. We're gonna go Royal Recruits here. Should be able to protect our Bomber and Little Prince. We're able to force out the Royal Delivery and have it not hit our Little Prince, which is pretty big for us. We're able to force out the Tesla right here. Ram Rider is going to absolutely demolish the Firecracker and the Tesla. We're going to use the Little Prince ability because I don't think our opponent's going to have anything else for it. Guardian should be on that tower. That Knight was not placed properly to change the aggro on our Guardian. And just like that, a minute in and we have taken that left side tower. And we've taken no damage ourselves. So really good stuff. And I think our opponent may have just quit. We're going to go Barbarian Barrel right here. Finish off the Knight. And I think our opponent really had just quit because he just cycled Earthquake on that on our King Tower. So we'll check back in once we 3-crown him. Okay, so our opponent, I guess, opts not to, or maybe try to juke me out right there. We're going to arrows that down. We do have 2 Royal Recruits dashing toward that King Tower. And we do have our Inferno Tower. So, I mean, I'm not really sure what our opponent was really thinking he would be able to do. We're going to go with the Inferno Tower right here. We're going to go with the Little Prince. We're going to go with the Barbarian Barrel here. And even with the King Tower, we should be able to, or especially with the King Tower, we should be able to take that out. We'll take a hit from the Firecracker. I'm not too worried about that in the slightest. We're going to go with the Ram Rider here. I mean, you got to, props off to him, props off to our opponent, right? And hats off to him because he really is just pulling out all the stops to try and win this. We're going to go with the Inferno Tower right now. I'm expecting to go Hog Rider. We're going to go Royal Recruits here. And we're going to go Bomber. And I think with the King Tower, we should be able to prevent all damage from that Hog Rider anyways. And he goes with a Firecracker to try to get some cheeky damage from the Firecracker shot. But I don't think there's much our opponent's going to be able to do. We're going to go with a Ram Rider right here because Ram Rider and the Rider's attack is going to slow down anything. So I think just like that, good game, well played. 4 super dominant matches in which we've just absolutely obliterated our opponent, with that second one being a very, very close comeback. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.